This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. We do our best to stick to the facts, but no one's perfect. Don't take us too seriously. We certainly don't. Opinions are our own and not to be imitated. If you want more entertainment, go to.
This could really rob us. Like, niggas just walk over
If they
here.
want to lose their life.
Yeah, yo, niggas, it was so dark over here at one point in time. I'm like, yo. My dad was like, yo, what's up, nigga? Like, I can't even see where the fuck I'm gonna put my key on. Yo, this shit was so dark.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
God.
Yo, so first of all, what up, what up, what up?
My
Welcome
guy.
to Go Talk, episode 1.
Yes, sir.
Had to make this one. I'm not going to do interviews all the time, man. Shout out to the camera over there. Matter of fact, we live right now, so I'm going to go check the camera because I'm wilding. Oh, you looking crispy. We looking crisp.
Yeah,
But yes, man, Go Talking with Life is Ripe. I decided to bring the first person I dropped a song with ever, bro.
Yes, sir.
So Buenoo.
My guy. Yo,
My
I gotta
guy, my
definitely
guy,
get
my
this
guy.
my brother, yo.
Yo, should we even tell him, like, I mean, look, I don't know where to start at.
I don't even know.
I wanted to just do a small conversation with my boy Buenoo, talk about his journey. You know, I'm going to be playing some music, and I just want you to know he's come from doing that trap shit, doing that fly shit, repping the hood, moving the jers, fucking taking over the jers,
Right.
getting the town to hate us, getting the hood to love us. You know what I'm saying? So there's mad shit, there's mad history in this, but but basically, you know, you've been doing music recently.
Yeah, man.
So
I've been on it, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I feel like it's always been such a bend for me in a way. Like, whatever I go through, even like before it was directly like, okay, I do music. That's what that was event. Like, oh, it was like I went through something, let me make a song about it.
on God. For me, music's always been like not just a venting thing, but like I would call it like prophesizing. That's why I named my first project that, where it was like I had a lot in my brain about manifestation.
Yes.
So when I would say things that I knew like I would see happen in the future, I'll put it in song form, and it'll be like, yo, this is me proving that I'm saying that this is gonna happen in the future.
Beautiful.
You know,
I actually learned about manifestation really. The first type of time I really learned about it was when I really kind of met you, bro. Because it was like I never really talked about anything happening other than going to where we met.
no, yo, now I mean we gonna have to talk about it sooner or later. But
You feel me?
you know, like we met a mile from here in a cozy spot with the initials VCJ. And let me let my brother pass. You want to pass, brother? Because I told you, we outside.
What's up, bro? Yo, it's been cold, bro.
How we doing, bro? How we doing, gang? How we doing?
I'll be outside though. It's getting warm. That's all.
Yeah. So, you know, like, we met in a cozy spot called BCJ. And the first thing when we met each other was like, yo, you into hooping, bro? Because I see you, like I was on some super quiet, didn't want to talk to nobody vibe. Right?
They outside.
Oh, yeah, they look like they're looking to cause a drama to somebody.
I should run from that noise.
Amen. Look where we at. So, you know, yeah, you know it's crazy. I don't think the microphone's gonna capture this. I'll keep the noise in the background.
I hope it does. Well,
I mean, you're gonna see them.
You're
gonna see them.
Capture.
So we met in BCJ, and Bueno was on his like brushing his hair, shit, working out, and I'm frustrated. So I'm like, yo, how's some nigga working on his waves? Right? And then when we're talking at lunch, he's like, yo, we're about to do a cook up. You with it? I'm like, yo, bro, I don't want to eat none of this food, bro. And he's like, to be honest, I don't want to eat none of this shit. But like, I've been reading the 48 Laws of Power, and I was like, what? Bro, I dead ass always heard about the book and never like put my hands on it. Right? And he's like, man, if you need that shit, I got you. And I was like, word. So then I'm like, yo, let's go work out. And I try to do a pull up, bro. I think this was like me day 3. I did a pull up and I was like, one.
I think I can see.
And then I did the second one and I was like, and I stopped. And Bueno was like, bro, you're doing it wrong. You gotta like
hold the bar down.
I was like, nigga, okay. And he was like, nah, let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then he started talking to me. Yo, I'm usually like up to 13, but 15, 16, 17.
Yo, I get some muscle pull-ups. I don't even hold you.
Oh nah, we in it today.
Yo, bro, I used to love me some pull-ups.
Yo, so Bueno's here putting in this work, getting this money, and I'm like, yo, bro, teach me the way, because I'm a chubby ass nigga, but like I really get to it. And he's like, all right, but like we need to do some cardio or some shit, because like you lifting yourself is not gonna help, and you putting chairs is like a crutch. And I'm like, all right, bro, I love hooping. He's like, nigga, this ball is whack as fuck. We put on the patakis, threw them shits on, and we just started hooping. And then I see Bueno there. Bueno's like, oh, Aaron, you could touch the rim. Nobody out here could touch the rim. Yo, check this out. Big body. I said, oh, what the fuck is going on?
Dunking?
He's dunking in orange Vans? What's going on?
What? Oh my God, the Bob Balkans, the Bobos.
So then that was us meeting each other. And then I'm a huge basketball enthusiast. I'm a huge education of yourself enthusiast. So when I'm like, yo, Bueno, why you got yourself in this situation? And he tells me about how like it started with his brother and him like trying to kick out a nigga on a Monday, and the nigga pull up on a Wednesday looking for more static. And Bueno's like, oh, you want static today? I got a chainsaw in the back. So that's how static sometimes gets solved.
Listen.
And either way, God knows what he did. He put us in the right same room.
You feel me?
And we here. And it's such a blessing to be here.
It really is. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like,
so, now I don't know. If they pull up and try to bother us, that'll be funny.
Yeah.
But like,
anybody come over here bother us.
You never know.
Oh, these niggas are not. They're definitely going somewhere. They definitely going somewhere. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Nah, because
there's been a lot of activity in the
they're patrolling. But listen, this led to me and Bueno like sitting in dinners together. Like, when it comes to breakfast, I'm like, yo, bro, I don't even care about my breakfast. He's like, word, bro. So like, can I rock with the coffee? I'm like, nigga, you keep the coffee. All I care about is like if you pass me a milk. He's like, you want a milk for the coffee? Nigga, I'm like, no, I want a milk for like oatmeal. He's like, oh, okay, bro, you want milk? I got you. So we just started like, you already know. I learned how to bust stove, and I was like, nigga, we gonna run this shit. Kept trading milks for shit. Then I kept having milkshakes whenever the fuck I wanted. Just how the fuck I'm a fat nigga like that.
We was really cooking up.
Hell yeah. So then, like when it came to dinner, we had the rice and all that shit. But the whole day, bro, I'm not eating none of these lunches and none of that shit. I'm waiting for that chicken to come.
Right.
And as me and Bueno's like having these back and forth and like just getting to know each other, we started talking about how like I got locked up shooting my first music video. And he goes, but what do you mean music video? Like you produce? I'm like, nigga, I rap, produce, and I build the website, and I learned how to do all this shit myself. And he's like, so you could put, so he's like, so you could put me on iTunes. I'm like, bro, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, all that shit. Like he was like, yo, I told them, I was like, I'm tired of SoundCloud. Like right now.
That's what I was on.
And Bueno said, I heard you. Then the next week he was like he gave it some days. He was like, I heard you. Then the next time he was like, yo, but let's freestyle. And I'm like, yo, bro, I don't be freestyling and shit. And then like other people are freestyling. They're like, they jailing. I'm frustrated because it's like day 6 for me. Bueno's been here for a little while, so he's like, yo,
I think I was 1-6.
Yo, so I'm like, yo, I'm not inspired. And he's like, yo, bro, I feel the same way. Like, if we look out the window on the corner over there, like I could see the road to my house. And I'm like, nigga, I live right by there. We're looking at a window like this big, my nigga. And when he says I live right by there, me and Bueno looked at each other like, so wait, we live walking distance from each other?
Yo,
Oh,
pretty
chill.
much across the street. Cause I used to live closer to from the where I'm at now. I would leave my house. I go across the street. I'm at his house.
I lived in the town for 7 years. How many years did you live in Little Ferry when you found?
Let's see. I came in like '05. So
It was '09. No, it was 2015.
no, it was
2014.
2014.
Yeah, so
2013, pardon me. 2013.
no, it was 2014. It was 2014. Trust me.
2014,
Yeah,
pardon me.
because
Yeah,
Amelia was
you're
born
right.
in 15.
2014. I was in
So
there. I turned 23.
so like so 2014, and I'm like, yo, bro, I've been living in there since '03. You've been living in there since like '02, and we never seen each other. And I'm like, yo, I don't be coming outside to do nothing if I got a pool, a basketball court, and all this shit in my crib. So I'm cool. He's like, nigga, all I do is stay outside. And I was like, so then introduce me to people. And then we just started meeting. And he was like, yo, this is my man, this is my man. We started making moves.
God.
Right? That's when we get to this point where it's like, yo, we really got a movement, and you just got a home studio, Eric. Let's do all that shit we were talking about. And I'm like, I bet. Like, how many days did you come home? Because I was out for like 3 months, and then Bueno came home.
So, let's see. I came home like it still took a minute. Like I came home like 3-4 months after you.
Okay, so the first month I did a project with Norman. The second month I did one with Norman's friend. The third month comes, and I did not release music with these people. I recorded them, I mixed them, and I put them on thatpiff.com. That's where they wanted to be. I have no issues with that. I didn't want to be on that piff. I wanted to sell my music. It was 2014, and I wanted to sell my music. So, Bueno comes home, and I'm like, yo, Bueno, I've been chilling with this nigga Norman. He's like, I mean, he's cool, but we about to make some moves. And I'm like, all right, let's do that. Then I met my boy Shady. I locked in with Kufa a little earlier before that because Bueno sent him my first day home.
My young brother, man. That's how you know I really trusted, bro. I felt it in here. My young brother, I'm in there for my young brother. And I
Wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
Apologies. We keep saying young brother. How old were you at that time?
I think I turned 23, and so I was 22.
22. And I was 25. And how old is your brother?
He now is 26. So he was 16. 15.
That's what I want to point out. Wow. We took a young 16-year-old man, and he's telling me his brother know how to rap, and I'm like, yo, I love this shit. Like, I love doing music, making beats, mixing, engineering, creating artwork, all this shit. His brother pulled up, and he's like, yo, let's just make the song. I want to do this song. And I'm like, yo, I fucks with this song. It was a freestyle to a beat. It's still on SoundCloud. Yeah, please go listen to that. Yo, first day, my boy Kofi did 2 takes. His first take was because he heard himself and he's like, yo, this is auto-tune. This is auto-tune. And I'm like, yeah, bro. And he's like, oh, nah, let's start. And he just, first take was him noticing that his voice on fire in auto-tune. Second take was him, what you hear in that SoundCloud shit. Then I came in and I did that in like 4 takes. Yo, that was my first time rapping in, no lie, 5 months. And then before that, I just started my rap career. Like, I literally just started my rap career, did my first music video, shit went left, met Bueno, came home, met Kofi, then met Bueno again because Bueno came home. Well, all this happened, we on probation, by the way. So the greenery that was in Take at that time is undisclosed.
It doesn't even make
It's
sense.
Undisclosed.
It's like it never existed. Like,
huge
I
censor bar.
There, but
huge censor bar. Undisclosed. So then after that, they raided my crib. Emilian was born.
Sweaty.
And me and Bueno started this movement, like this Little Fairy music movement. And what was happening when we were doing this stuff was that anybody that came into the crib, I made sure that I taught them that there's like money out here. So when I'm saying there's money out here, I mean like, yo, instead of just going on YouTube, if you don't have your 1,000 subscribers, put your music on something called Spotify. Then Beats Music came out. Then Apple buys Beats Music. Then Beats Music becomes Apple Music. So when all this happens, we're at the cusp of the changing of the tides. And my boy Bueno was still on his trap mindset. He was dropping hard hitting fucking trap songs, and then Bueno got diagnosed with something, and it changed his whole trajectory of life. It changed how he intook things, and like I don't even want to describe it. I would love for you to put it in your perspective as best as possible, my brother.
All right, so in 2015, I got diagnosed after like certain things happened. We're not gonna go through symptoms, but I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. It seems like everybody knows somebody that has it, and with that multiple sclerosis, it pulled me out of the whole trap era. I didn't feel like dealing with it. I kind of went back, but I didn't want to deal with it. So it's like I kind of felt like more of like an introspective person. I wanted to talk more, and I found myself making music that I'm making nowadays because like MS was really the startup. I wouldn't even be making music like I am if it wasn't for MS, sadly. But
I can't say sadly, my brother,
yeah,
because
it is what it is.
R&B Bueno is a vibe, my nigga. So like I again I'm a person that gets inspired, and then when I get inspired, that's when I start getting in my bag, which led to this interview because a few weeks ago I dropped a song called "Song Cry."
Yo, I love
It
that
was
song.
me trying to do like my rendition of trying to sing a little bit, put a little Spanish into it, all that stuff. And I was, like I I would be lying and unfair to you if I was like I knew how to hit crazy melodies, but like I was scared to be expressive. So I recorded Song Cry like a year ago, and it was just not it. And I even had one of my friends lay a reference track, and he said fire shit, and I was just like not tapping into myself. And then locked in back in with Bueno, hit up my boy, and I'm like, yo, bro. What is it that makes you want to like sing like this or croon? And he's like, yo, bro, I just be in my chair, my nigga, and I just be like, I really want to like snuff run niggas or like whatever. And I'm just like, I can't do that no more. So I'm in some like, and I was like, I get it now. Like, I mean, the world hates him right now, but I
It's
get,
a vibe.
I get why Drake tapped into that.
Yeah,
That inner frustration turning into, um, a way to express yourself from like that releasing of
exactly.
pain is important to this music creating soundscape frequency tapping thing that you guys are gonna be learning as well. We do more go talking with Life is Right. Um, yeah, when you started doing R&B, you started popping shit differently because you slowed down your talk, and you slowed down your talk because of a medical condition, but it made you a different monster. Um, and I was talking about like I picked the words different monster because I remember the other day you sent me a video that you edited yourself, and you edited this video, and you have actors in this video, and they're doing everything you want them to do, and you have voiceovers in this video, and the soundtrack to it is a song that I mixed, but like I'm just like listening to everything, and I'm just like, yo, this shit look fire, and I'm like, Bueno, you're in the chair, my brother. How are you getting all these beautiful scenes, or what's making you think of this stuff? And pop it.
So it's like, honestly, everything that has to do with like the music is just really my life. I remember where I was living one time, and she said to me, my friend, she was like, "Yo, your life really is a movie." And then it was just certain things that just in and out conversations that the things that are we can consider as normal are so out there for everybody else. Like I could even show like a certain even a story like with the MS and making music still and just being that driven to do that because that's what I have it set in my mind. That's what I want to do and I'm gonna do it. That is just completely out of touch with people. So when I look at these ideas, also going back to the manifestation, it's things I want to do. It's things I feel like I haven't gotten to do yet. So it's like I want to talk about it. And then also females, the females.
Can't live with them. Can't live without them.
Oh boy.
So I like that you're inspired by females, and again, I mentioned that can't live with them, can't live without them, because you had your ups and downs. I know I have my ups and downs, and there's this thing where it's like I'm not going to go on my phone book and try to call anybody that ever made me upset back in my life. So sometimes when I want to get that type of persona being depicted in a music video, and I'm not trying to pay for a model, I use AI.
Yep.
And with Bueno's situation, I was like, yo, bro, you've been a beast with this audio stuff. How can you make more out of the audio that you're doing? And he said, yo, I need to make videos, but I can't go every day. Like it's cold outside right now. I can't go out every day. I can't get on these planes easily. I'm not here trying to fucking use none of these accessorize or other shit just to like go to a spot to record some shit. So I need to get footage. And I was like, yo, AI has been getting real better with generating videos. What do you feel about that? And he's like, man, I don't know how to use none of this shit. And I was like, shit, nigga, I ain't know how to fucking build a website until I told you that I could do that shit. And you was like, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, we did it. So I was like, yo, listen, bro, I'm gonna watch these YouTube videos. I'm gonna send you the shit that I think is fire. And we've been little by little learning how to make AI videos. We've been manipulating audio in a crazy way. Like, man, I'm about to get hated for this, but I gotta say it. I know how to play keys. Do, 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 do. I make rhythms. I do all of that. But if it wasn't for Suno,
Oh God.
I can remake all my favorite beats and make new versions of my own songs.
Yep.
This is the right way of doing it. I could also remake people's beats that inspired me and make my own version of favorite songs. That's when the water gets gray and murky. I could take my favorite artists and have them do intros for my albums.
Right.
And I changed their voice a little bit, but I have them still say those inspirational quotes that helped me turn into the person I am. And when I said, yo, Bueno, you can use this AI to make this video and artwork and cover art and all this stuff that we've been having to come out of pocket for, he was like, I'ma try.
Yep.
And my brother, we are here today because there is a skunk in the motherfucking grass.
We're here.
Yo. I don't know.
Keep it a buck. These skunks over here, as long as I don't know why, but my vibe is good. Your vibe is good. They just be going. I had one crawl across my feet. Nigga looked at me and just kept it moving. I was like, "Thank you."
I know that when I was by the pond the other years ago, I was about to say today. When I was by the pond years ago, I did some funny shit because I'm like, yo, listen, I got nowhere to run in this pond.
Yo, bro.
It's a pond. So I'm gonna back off weirdly. That shit grilled me and said, I don't fuck with skunks no more. So
Yo, bro. One thing I learned is like I try not to alarm them.
nah, to with me is like the skunk is like the nigga on the block that got the biscuit when everybody's copacetic.
Facts.
It's like, yo, when you're around this nigga, bro, like my boy Ghost. That's crazy because the TV show Power. Yo, that was my homeboy Ghost, bro. I pray that this nigga's free somewhere. Yo, but Ghost was one of them Tim wearing, baggy jean wearing niggas.
Yo.
And not in 97, bro. He was doing this shit in like 09.
Yeah.
And he had the baggy jeans and sweats and all that shit with the sweater opened with the fucking tank top under, with the Joel Santana bandana, just walking up and down the block drinking. And you want to know why niggas ain't fuck with Ghost? Because Ghost was like a skunk, nigga.
Right. See? He just been vertical and some niggas be shook.
Ghost was like a skunk, bro.
Yo, don't touch me. Yo, go right ahead, my nigga. We ain't finna touch you.
If you run up on Ghost, he gonna let loose.
Don't let loose, please, sir. Yo,
So you know,
they probably in the back trying to be hot boy and sell work. You can't do it no more, guys. That is closed.
yeah. The reason we're saying this is because the copies keep coming back. They worked on the skunks. Yo, so we've been making AI fucking content, bro. And I had to bring my nigga Bueno here. Like prompting, the putting the right words to get these videos and images to look in the way you want them to look for your video. Explain your process.
Okay. So one thing is that I do is I'm a heavy favor of a certain app I'm getting set. But in the beginning of my process, I really like I've been a person
I apologize, bros.
What?
Give me 1 second. I want to bring that microphone.
Oh, go ahead.
It's probably not gonna be too crazy. It's just so you can sound loud and clear. Yeah. So prompting.
I bet. So when it comes to the prompts, right? One thing then I believe that you sent me that one website was a film supply or something like that. I've been a person that I like films, I like angles and everything.
I'm gonna go look up the name so we say it right.
Yeah.
No, keep telling us.
So regardless of the simple fact that I've looked at angles and photography, which has been another love. When it comes to me looking at the prompts, I really try to go into my mind, and if I can't visualize it, I don't really write it. So if I can visualize it, which will be the first part of the song, whatever I'm seeing in my mind is what I'll write down. Now, let's say if I have a scene in my head and the guy is sipping coffee, the girl is talking, I'll say it a certain type of way. But then this is where I fortify everything. I take it, however I say it, and I bring it into ChatGPT. And then what I'll tell ChatGPT to do is let's say I'll use the app like Luma Dream Machine. And I'll be like, can you please formate this into scenes? Not just one big scene. Can you format this into scenes? And then, bing, I'll read it, edit it, boom, bring it, boom, bring it over. And then after I do that, then usually it takes a little bit going from different things, like just to make sure you have the right certain editings, everything, and then you want to bring that to CapCut, and then you bring to CapCut and then I piece everything together.
So, from what I'm taking from what you're saying, you first like the name of the website, just in case y'all, is called Frameset.
Yes, Frameset.
And it gives you just good visuals on things that you might want. You could just type in on search someone getting interviewed, and they'll give you different angles, so it helps you inspire for when you're building a storyboard. After you're trying to build a storyboard, you're gonna just, again, you might type it, you might write it. You're just gonna go like, I want a gentleman doing this, walking towards this door that's by the right side of the screen. Woman comes in. That's how you first describe it yourself. You could even dictate that to your phone or your computer. After that, you're gonna copy that and paste it on ChatGPT and just go turn this into a proper prompt and you just name your app that you fucks with.
Yep.
Luma Fusion, Vivo 2, freaking Sora, like all of them, right? my one right now is called freepik.com, or AI. I would tell you how to Google that right now, but it just lets you use different places, different websites that generate videos. Again, this is because me and Bueno, like I don't live in Little Ferry no more, and me and Bueno aren't gonna see each other every day, but we're gonna talk to each other every day. We're gonna FaceTime every day. So when he sends me these things over, and I could chop them up or take a person out of a screen and keep the background, we could do that, and we could start storyboarding.
Yep.
But this storyboard isn't just gonna be photos; they're literally gonna flow into each other, and as that's happening, it goes to the music, and you just made a music video. And you just made a music video and you didn't have to pay the $500 and get new clothes and do all this other stuff. And there's nothing wrong with doing that because, of course, you have to be appealing. You have to do all this other stuff. You got to have a budget for everything. But man, to do all of that without having to leave your home, and not having to come out of pocket. It's a
Amazing.
new world. And this is me having this conversation in 2025 because in 2015 I saw that streaming was going to be something, and I told my boy Bueno,
Yup.
let's drop this music, and I became a musician. And my dad's been a musician, but I did not show my musical talent until I was 24. I did not want to pursue it until I was 24 years old. And then I started pursuing it and met a bunch of roadblocks. And in 2025, there are new roadblocks, but there are also new windows to old roadblocks where they don't want to open the door. Hop in the window and open the door for your mans, bro.
Yup. That's really what it is right now. Like,
And I my fault, boy,
no,
Bueno.
go ahead, go ahead.
And like this ability to ask my child, what do they think is cool? And we use those words and put it on a tablet, phone, iPad, whatever, and it turns into something that they are now, with their words, creating art, is what I
Crazy.
always thought music was going to be, which is why I started rapping. I started the Go Talk movement. I started this thing, and like the world is changing to my whims. And I don't know Elon. I don't know Jobs. I don't know Tim Cook. I don't know people at freaking
They
Google.
going to figure out who you are.
It's just the energy in the world is all working. And of course they're going to figure out, man, they know what
Yup.
it is, bro. But we had to talk about this.
Yeah.
You have a new song coming out. I want to ask you about this
I
new
do.
song.
Okay, so the song that I have coming out, I really was I'm kind of diverting, but the song is Luna. So now with the song Luna, right, I just developed a whole big visual behind it. Luna is, I'm never actually going to reveal the certain names behind it, but Luna is really one of my exes. And the story is a little, obviously, stretched out for my fan base, but this is really kind of how she made me feel and react and everything. And I feel like the visual is the little pre-rollout leading to the song. When I start releasing things, is going to start kind of capturing everything. I can't wait to get that to everybody, yo. Oh my gosh.
Testing new waters. I hear a lot of narration in that.
Yeah, man. Like, so I put it like this, like, this is one thing that I've really been focused on. Trying to bring, cinema into music once again. Because I think I remember when I didn't get further into it, but we were talking about, I told about Carmen the hip hopper, seeing it back in the day. That was the first time I seen cinema and music kind of being one in hip hop, and I was like, So now we're in 2025. Who knows how long ago that was? I was like, I have the opportunity to do it, but I can do this all myself now. And due to certain people and certain things, they kind of like, I can say gassed up, like, yo, you should write a book. Yo, you sound like this. Yo, you sound like
I'm
that.
one of those people.
Yeah, you really are, right?
I'm nigga. How else can I say it, bro? Yo, bro, I'm seeing my homeboy get creative, and like 10 years ago, sounds ridiculous, but 10 years ago, if there was a microphone here and 2 pounds right here, and this microphone cost this much, called the Neumann. My fault, guys. I use all Rode. Shout out to Rode.
Blue Moon.
Okay,
Or something like that.
Yeti mics is kind of cheap.
Yeah.
A Neumann. There you go, Neumann. Neumann's cost about a couple of racks. I heard like Drake got one of them shit. It's 10 racks or some shit. But 2 pounds is like 6 racks. And if you tell me, if you keep a Neumann and you use that and bring it to studios and record niggas, they're gonna sound so crazy and fire that they'll bring you back and you keep making your money. I couldn't see that. So when that happens and it's like, yo, we in this world now that like I can't see no more me giving a fuck about the peas, bro. Them shits is like, they like pillows now. Like, they for fun. And it's not for me to move. It's like, literally, they for fun. Because, like, I get Bud for free for editing a podcast. And like, I meet the plugs. They love the work I do, and they throw me shit, bro. And you know, again, sometimes I go to my favorite spot to cop weed at, Sparkboro. You already know. Shout out to Uptown's first dispensary. And like, that's from my boy that used to and turned it into something different. And like, it's not a grocery store, bro. He got something that is gonna change the world, and it comes from, again, him seeing more. So when I started seeing that you could make more out of following your path, that's when I was like, yo, bro, we gotta do this movie stuff. I jumped the broom. I want to start with a short film first, right? Like a 5 minute, 10 minute thing, and we're putting clips together.
Yeah.
And we're gonna show you something. And I think Luna might be the first part of that. So that's why I asked about Luna. Um, damn, I told them about the movie, but that might come.
It's okay, because I was gonna go like back into it, because I'm just thinking about Luna. You mentioned, like, short film. That's really what I want. Like, I want you guys didn't hear the song, but you also mentioned the narration. That's what I really want you guys to like take from that. But like, wow, wait a minute, this is art. This is not just music. The music is the theme song behind the short film that we're watching. We're trying to bring you an experience, not just an MP3
or Wave.
Yeah.
I'm in a whole different type of bag. I've been trying to spread this word about, like, before people try to put money into just making the music, or put money straight into getting something from a director or getting something from a clothes manufacturer, try to just master your concept. So when you reach to somebody else, they are so inspired that they don't feel like hitting you over the head.
Yep.
Because, you know, that happened a lot with me. Like, people used to know me too much as like the kid that used to get fly or pop shit or joke around too much. So when it came to like, yo, I want to do music for real, and I'm gonna put my funniness in the bars, and I'm gonna put my anger in the bars and shit like that, niggas was just like, we can't see you doing that, Eric. We still see you just being a fly nigga from the hood. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not in the hood. So like, I don't know, bro. I'm a hustler, nigga, bro. I know I just, all I know is how to hustle. And like, the music didn't become a hustle, bro. The teaching people how to live their dreams is becoming more of the hustle now.
And that's one thing I can say, right? Because not too long ago, regardless of however long, like, when the MS came in, did throw a little wrench in it. And I can really say I felt like my passion for this was definitely getting watered down by the second, by the day. And I was just like, this sucks. Not until we tap back in did you remind me of where that passion came from. And it was just like, yo, you watered the plant again, like, boom. And I'm in my bag. You're in your bag, I'm in my bag. And I'm just like, yo, okay. Yeah, I can see yeah, we're the best. DJ Khaled, we're the
honestly,
best.
is
Well, he losing right now. He ain't getting the Drake feature either. Getting the
Drake Bell.
Drake Bell. Oh, God, I love it, bro.
Whose mans are we, bro?
Oh my God, bro.
DJ Khaled got 2 Drake Bells in this fucking suitcase.
2 features.
Oh,
but then
shit.
you got 95% ownership. Nigga don't drop the song.
Yo, oh man.
Let
me see. Let me not overdo it. I wanted to let us all rock and vibe, and these are what GOAT talking with Life is Ripe is gonna be like. I might do interviews. I might teach y'all how I do this. So I want y'all to pay attention. First thing I really am putting up, Got the barcode. I'll put it closer to y'all. If y'all don't see it, nigga, it's somewhere on me. It's somewhere on me. Go, gadget. Barcode, nigga. Fuck yeah.
Screenshot that.
But yes. As we're ending, I'm only doing this a few times, y'all. But Insta360 did a huge favor to me for my first episode.
Mm.
And here's a gimbal for that beautiful iPhone you got, my brother.
Yo, it's lit.
Look, this piece here is for you to magnetically put on your phone. But because right now, like, I saw your case didn't have the magnet, I'm letting you keep the clamp too. But we're gonna get your magnet stickers, my brother. But Insta360, definitely I appreciate y'all for letting me do this for my brother. The clothes, shit, bro. My fault, y'all. I wanted to save the ads for last, but shout out my people. You already know with the details, the deets. You know, one of the songs I worked on recently just dropped, I think a month ago, probably now. Bandit Outlaws.
Bandit's fire.
You already know, bro. If y'all want, listen. Bandit Outlaws is gonna cost y'all. If you want to make an offer for the type of clothes I design, I'm changing my merch to offer base, so you can just hit me up in the DMs. If you really don't want to talk to me, if you don't want to go talk, it costs $1,000 to buy the shirt, and it might cost $1,000 to get the socks. So I prefer you send me an offer. We get to talk, we get to meet, and we could keep growing.
Chop it up.
Bueno, can you please give them your socials?
All right, so look, my social is so simple at So Buenoo, SOBUENOO, on everything. Literally on everything.
You gotta add the extra O just in case you need to flip it.
You feel me? Tools in the backpack, we can't lag. Y'all know what the vibes is.
Yo, what other shit, bro? Bandit Outlaws. All of this podcasting setup and intelligence I learned from my brother All Smoke. All Smoke didn't just teach me how to podcast. I taught him to put things in a business form, and he taught me to entertain y'all. He taught me what this circus of entertainment is and what the foolery is used to distract y'all. But we're doing this right here with 2 iPhones, one set of wireless mics, my fucking iPad just in case I need to reference some shit, a $30 chair, and motherfucking passion. Bro, if y'all don't hear it in my voice, if y'all don't see the inspiration that I'm trying to bring to y'all, I'm talking to a man that used to windmill, and God said, running and jumping isn't for you.
Yep.
And he did not stop there. He took that and said, yes, God, I see it, and I'm going to still be what I need to be. And that's what I'm inspired by, my brother. I swear to God, every day I'm inspired.
Thank you, bro.
And shit, y'all. I will see y'all. I don't know when's the next episode gonna happen, but we gonna keep doing these type of things. It is a fucking first song on iTunes, Goonies.
Oh my god, yo, it comes up on TikTok, on Snapchat.
Yeah,
but nothing. I was like,
it doesn't play.
All right.
Yeah, because we was wilding on Snapchat back then.
I was like, all right.
Yo, that was hilarious. That was hilarious because we used to like show and be like, yo, if you want Goonies, that was a lit Snapchat back then. So shit, Bueno. Let's take over 2025, man. Yo, we've been go talking when life is ripe.
Yes,
Special guest today, episode 1. This is lit right now, man.
You already know his vibes, man. Yes, sir. My bro done pulled up on him.